Good evening, everyone. We'll call the regular city council meeting of Tuesday, September the 11th, 2018 to order. And this time, I would invite any that wish to participate with council to rise for invocation, followed by the pledge of allegiance. And ask the seat of the church.
Most gracious Heavenly Father, thank you, Lord, for this day. We ask, Lord, that you will be able to all the people of this country as that dangerous storm is bearing down on our coastal areas. Keep us all safe and help us all to be wise enough not to do something stupid. And Lord, I don't think I could say a prayer tonight without mentioning the name of one of the greatest people I think I've ever known that has served this community, Marty Driggers. Marty, they had his funeral a week or so back. But Marty was truly a servant. He for many years served this city faithfully. Let's hope that we all will do as good a job as he's done. In the name of Jesus Christ,
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Okay, this time, Chair will entertain a motion to approve the minutes of August 14, 2018 regular city council meeting. So moved. During discussion, hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed by nay. Ayes have it. Item 4 on the agenda is management update by the manager.
Sure. We just had an introduction. I think Lori's going to introduce 2 new employees that she has.
Good evening. We've had some additions to our crew lately, and we've got 2 fine fellows here that do a lot for the citizens of Hartsville, and they enjoy coming to work every day. And you can tell that by the smiles on their faces. They're always happy to, and they never turn down any requests that we have asked them to do. I have Ulysses Williams and then Michael McFadden, and they joined us recently. Ulysses joined us a little bit earlier, and then Michael joined us in the last month or so. But and we had 2 that couldn't be here tonight. One that we've hired just started with us this week. But we're hopefully Ulysses is a little bit seasoned, and we're probably fixing to break Michael in really good. But they're happy to be employed with the city.
Welcome to the team, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Started the 3rd week. Yep. And a lot of posters coming around. So just real quick for council, Chief Bird's not here. I told him to go to sleep because he's not going to sleep for the next probably week. I told him here today, I feel like we're prepared for what we can control, and we'll keep council in the loop along the way. But staff has been meeting every morning. We're meeting again tomorrow morning. I think we have a good game plan and a lot of lessons learned from Hurricane Matthew, so hopefully we won't need them, but I think we're ready.
Jerry and Mitch, I hope you guys get some sleep as well.
It doesn't matter.
They have something on the agenda, so they were not excused.
Oh, okay. You had to be here. You had to be here.
The fire department did not.
That's right. All right. Anything else? No. Thank you. Okay. Items on the consent agenda will be received without objection. We stand approved by the gavel. And moving into new business. Mr. Mayor. Oh, there's a motion on the floor. Yes, sir. In accordance with South Carolina Code of Laws, Section 30-4-88, City Parks will find an emergency or exempt circumstance does or will exist if Resolution 09-1805 Declaration states an emergency due to Hurricane Florence is not added to the current meeting agenda or the body's consideration and desired action before the conclusion of this meeting. So we're asking that we add Resolution 09-1805 to the agenda, item number 13. So there is a motion on the floor to amend the agenda to add Resolution 09-1805, is there a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? With no objection, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed by nay. The resolution is amended into the agenda at item number 13. Moving into new business, item 5 on the agenda is resolution 09-18-01, a resolution for approval. Madam,
We need to approve resolution 9-18-05. We just amended the agenda to add it.
To-
We need to
yeah.
approve it.
we added item 13,
Right. So you're gonna put it on the end.
if that's what,
Good deal.
the mayor pro tem, why put off, what is that, what do what, and then, that's right,
Gotcha.
we're kicking the can,
Thank
kicking
you,
the can.
sir.
Okay, thank you, Madam Clerk. Item 5 on the agenda is resolution 09-18-01, a resolution for approval of a memorandum of agreement between South Carolina Department of Health and Environmental Control, SCDAC, and the Hartsville Police Department for the purpose of setting terms and conditions for dispensing naloxone, is that right? Naloxone to the trained officers of the Hartsville Police Department. Is there such a motion in the resolution? So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion?
Question,
Well,
what is it?
let me come back to you because we're not taking questions from the floor, but my chief can probably tell you in greater detail than any of us what that actually does. I'm assuming it's for it's like
It's Narcan.
Narcan.
And we've passed this before, we've never had to administer it to the public. So.
Yeah, we're not, so any discussion from council? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed by nay. The ayes have it.
Can you volunteer?
Chief, will you,
I'll be glad to.
just come sit up here, will you tell her what that is in greater detail?
Narcan, our police officers have been trained in Hartsville for Narcan usage. It's a reversal on opioid problems, people that's overdosed on opioids. We shoot it up the nose and it's supposed to bring them back.
Okay, got it,
Hopefully it will.
got it.
And for us too, a lot of times we get involved in a drug search and get fentanyl or opioids on us and it hits us real strong, we can use it on each other. Both save lives.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
I
Thank
got it, thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Item 6 on the agenda is resolution 9-18-02, a resolution for approval of memorandum of understanding between the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division SLED and the Hartsville Police Department for the use of inter-jurisdictional criminal intelligence system, crime Natel. Is there such a motion? So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed by nay. Resolution carries. Item 7 on the agenda is resolution 9-18-03. A resolution for approval to apply for a 2018 Municipal Association of South Carolina MASC Hometown Economic Development Grant and following its procurement policy when securing services and products with grant funds. Is there such a motion? So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed by nay. The resolution carries. Item 8 on the agenda is first reading of ordinance 4346. An ordinance to approve and assist in development of a jointly owned and operated multi-county business park. I'm sorry, I just read over your piece. The manager will publish.
An ordinance to approve and assist in the development of a jointly owned and operated multi-county business park with and between Darlington County and Lee County, such park to be geographically located in the city of Hartsville and established pursuant to sections 4-1-170 and all the Code of Laws of South Carolina 1976 as amended, acknowledging the delivery of an agreement governing the multi-county park between Darlington County and Lee County, authorizing the execution and delivery of an intergovernmental agreement in Darlington County, and other matters related thereto.
Okay, you've heard the reading by title and presentation of the city manager. This time the chair will approve a motion for ordinance 4346.
Mr. Mayor, make a motion we pass ordinance 4346.
Is there any discussion on the ordinance?
Mr. Mayor, I make an amendment to ordinance 4346 and to remove this piece of property designated as 056-06-02-022 located at 146 East Carolina Avenue.
For clarification for council and the clerk, can you give us the common name of the?
It looks like it's minis. We don't know why it ended up on the list, but it's an outlier that wasn't supposed to be on there.
Okay.
But it made it on the map and the tax map list.
Okay. Any further pieces to your amendment? No, sir. Okay. Is there a second to the Mayor Pro Tem's amendment?
Yes, sir. Second.
Is there discussion on the amendment? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed by nay. Ordinance 4346 stands amended. Is there any further discussion on ordinance 4346 as amended? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Wait a minute, do we have a motion and a second on the actual as amended? Okay. Opposed by nay? Then ordinance 4346 stands approved as amended. Item 9 on the agenda is first reading of ordinance 4347. Mr. Manager will publish.
It's an ordinance to lease the property on the corner of Marlborough Avenue and 7th Street to the Hartsville Rescue Squad.
Okay, you've heard the reading by title and presentation of the city manager of ordinance 4347. Chair will entertain any motions to adopt.
Motion to adopt 4347.
Is there a second? Is there any discussion?
Is that an annual lease, Mayor?
Yes, sir. Hearing no further discussion, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed by nay. First reading of ordinance 4347 passes. Item 10 on the agenda is first reading of ordinance 4348. The manager will publish.
An ordinance amending certain provisions of Article 7 of the zoning ordinance of the city of Hartsville pertaining to sign regulations and other matters related thereto.
Okay, you've heard the reading by title and presentation of ordinance 4348. Chair entertaining motions to adopt. Mr. Mayor, make a motion to pass ordinance 4348.
Second.
I'm gonna explain that to me, what you're talking about as far as signage goes.
Y'all, who wants to explain Reed, the Gilbert case?
Spit it out.
So you just want to give us a brief overview for the council?
The section of ordinance that we're requesting amendment for tonight is relating to Supreme Court case. It was Reed versus Gilbert. It was a church that had put out temporary signs, and the city made them remove those signs, and then they took it to court to say that they were being, their First Amendment was not, that they were not being upheld, and that it was based on the content of their sign. So what the court said was, they took it to several courts that upheld the city, but then the Supreme Court overruled it, saying that it was content-based, and that you can't treat one sign a certain way and other signs a different way. So the city was saying that it was based upon aesthetics, and the court said, well, it couldn't necessarily be based upon aesthetics because the temporary signs that they were using were probably less aesthetic, less having an issue with aesthetics for the city than some of the other signs that they allow, such as your political signs. So it was based on content neutrality, and the Supreme Court overruled and said that we can't have various temporary signs being differing based upon the content. So we had to change our ordinance, and it didn't just affect us, it affected municipalities around the country to change their ordinances in order to come in compliance with that particular Supreme Court case.
Okay, any further questions? Thank you. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed by nay. First reading of ordinance 4348. Item 11 on our agenda. First reading of ordinance 4349 from Mayor's Report.
It's an ordinance of the city of Hartsville, South Carolina, amending and restating chapter 10, article 2 in the city's code of ordinances and other matters related thereto.
Okay, you've heard the reading by title and presentation of City Manager of Ordinance 4349. Chair will entertain any motions to adopt.
Make a motion, we adopt ordinance 4349.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed by nay. First reading of ordinance 4349 carries. Item 12 on the agenda is first reading of ordinance 4350. The manager will publish.
It's an ordinance of the city council of the city of Hartsville, South Carolina, authorizing and implementing a large user industrial rate class applicable to the city's water and sewer system and other matters related thereto.
Okay, you've heard the reading by title and presentation of the City Manager of Ordinance 4350. This time, the chair will entertain any motions to adopt.
Mr. Mayor, I'll make a motion, we table ordinance 4350 until next week, the 18th, September 18th.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to table ordinance 4350. Is the 18th our next meeting?
Would be special meeting.
Special meeting, okay. Until the 18th, where a special meeting will be called. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed by nay. The ayes have it. Item 13 on our agenda is Resolution 9-18-05. Declaration of a state of emergency. The motion was amended into the agenda. Whereas due to the threat of Hurricane Florence and potential for serious damage to our roads, bridges, and properties, as well as private homes, and whereas we anticipate exhausting our resources and we need to request state and/or federal assistance in that event, and whereas at this time Governor Henry McMaster has declared a state of emergency for the entire state of South Carolina, and whereas the mayor and council of the city of Hartsville hereby authorize the city manager to ensure all documentation is prepared and submitted as required. Is there a motion to adopt resolution 9-18-05?
Second.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none, we will call by roll. Councilman Shirley, how do you vote? Okay. Councilwoman Mack is not present. Councilman Gamage. Okay. Mayor Pro Tem. Affirmative. Councilman Brad. And Councilman Wilson. And the chair votes in the affirmative. So let the record reflect that Councilwoman was absent. We'll need you to sign the ordinance the resolution after the meeting. Okay? All right, so it passes. Item 13A on the agenda is a motion to enter executive session pursuant to the South Carolina Code of Freedom of Information Act, Section 30-4-70, paragraph A, subparagraph 1, for the discussion of appointments to various boards, commissions, and committees. Is there such a motion? So moved. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed by nay. Ladies and gentlemen, we stand in executive session, and thank you for coming this evening.